making it possible to launch a combination offense together with your servants.
Bro, look at this.
Make good.
Whoa! No way! So if you break the wall, if all your goons are alive, you just get your meter back? That's ham! That's mad ham! So if you break the wall and all your goons, that's crazy. That's so good. What's going on, everybody? You already know what the deal is. Support your boy. Alright, so today's video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the GEICO guide and what we expect for this character and the stuff that this character actually was showing us in the character guide. And man, let me tell you, she's looking really, really good. And we also broke down a lot of stuff too. So make sure you guys stay in and tune in by subscribing to the channel and let me know how you guys feel about the video. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, look, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch this GEICO guide. I haven't watched it yet. So we're going to watch this now.
GEICO fights by summoning servants. Take control of the ever-changing
battlefield as you
defense.
Are we gonna talk?
Summon servant. This move summons a servant. Servant gauge is required to summon them. You can use servants as projectiles by hitting them with an attack. Servants disappear either when an opponent's attack hits them or after a set period of time. Pick up servant. This move picks up a nearby servant. You cannot block while lifting the servant, but you can dash backwards. Throw servant. This move throws a servant forward that you've picked up. The servant becomes a projectile once thrown, moving forward in a curved line. Release servant. This move releases a servant you've picked up. Once released, the servant falls to the ground at your location. You can use a servant to start your offense by hitting them with an aerial attack after releasing them in the air.
Oh, that was cool.
Recover. This move collects all servants that are currently summoned. The servant gauge refills once they've been recalled. Servant gauge is required to activate this move. Attack command. This move causes all currently summoned servants to attack. As it launches the opponent on hit, you can follow up with a combo. It also works well as a poke or in setups due to its fast startup and recovery. Servant gauge is required to activate this move. Defend command. This move creates a barrier around all servants currently summoned. When the opponent attacks a servant with their barrier up, it causes the opponent to crumple. This works well against opponents who try to get rid of servants by attacking them. You can follow up with Forever Elysian Drop.
Oh!
The opponent is stunned. Servant gauge is
she got a command grab?
This move. Countdown. This move causes all currently summoned servants to explode. The servants vanish after the explosion, but it causes heavy damage. It takes time before the explosion goes off, so buy some time with GEICO's normal attacks. Servant gauge is required to activate this move. Servant shoot. An attack that hits in front of GEICO. By hitting servants with this move, you can send them flying far off. This works well as a poke at long range.
That's Stinger YRC right there.
This move can be cancelled into some special moves. Forever Elysian Driver. An extremely damaging throw. This move can be used in combos or to interrupt your opponent's offense due to the invincibility on startup. Be careful with this move as it whiffs unless you are extremely close to the opponent. Cheer servant on. This move grants a temporary buff to servants. The slash version makes servants invincible, meaning they no longer disappear when the opponent attacks them. The heavy slash version makes the servant gauge recover very quickly, making it possible to launch a combination.
Oh, that's the best one.
With your servants.
That's the best one right there.
Make good use of the servants you summon to create an opportunity to attack. You can mix the opponent up with her dust attack or throw once you're in close range. If your opponent tries to prevent you from summoning servants, use standing kick or far standing slash as pokes.
Oh, that does a knockdown. That's kind of hard.
Easy to use and has a lot of active frames. Her aerial dust attack can keep the opponent from approaching too.
Oh, that's sick.
Once you have control of the field, use cheer servant on and move in to overwhelm the opponent. Thank you for watching.
I'm gonna be honest. Her damage seems underwhelming, which is not bad. It's not bad. I'm liking the damage output, not crazy. She has no wall break super either. Her buttons look really good though.
Summon Servant. This move summons a servant.
So I can already see what they're gonna be going to in this direction already. So like any characters that are like resource management like this, it seems like the idea that they're gonna use now is like you have a cooldown on things now. Which I'm okay with it, but I'm also a little concerned because I think characters, if like Sin comes into the game, I actually think Sin might have something like this, where he gets his like special cancels like it's a cooldown. So I don't know, like that's crazy. But also another thing too, like if they go that direction, I hope that's not the case, because this is the same shit that Goldlewis had. The only thing I ask for is like, you know, I just want like unique mechanics for every character, not like the same mechanic, you know. But this a lot reminds me of like the Goldlewis like meter whole thing, his meter thing.
Servant gauge is required to summon them.
But this is a huge, honestly, to be honest with you, this is a huge nerf. This is a huge nerf overall for Jacko in the older games, because older games she just dropped that shit. She just dropped it like it was hot, bro. He was like house. She's gonna have to win engagements before she actually gets her game going. But I'm not sure how well her buttons are good, but I'm not sure how good they're going to be compared to like other characters, right?
Pick up Servant. This move picks up a nearby servant.
Okay.
You cannot block while lifting the servant, but you can dash.
I feel like this is going to be a hard thing about players too. So one of the things that you got to remember is, because if you're next to a servant, if you're trying to crouch and like jab, you're going to have to be careful pressing down and punch.
This move throws a servant forward that you've picked up.
This is really good.
The servant becomes a projectile once thrown, moving forward.
This is actually a very good move, because when you add the cooldown on top of that, she's constantly just gonna be throwing stuff at you. So she has like 2 goons out, they're fighting you. She's throwing one, another goon out, fighting you, throwing. Bro, she's gonna do a lot of obnoxious stuff in the mid range.
This move collects all servants that are currently summoned.
This is good too.
Refills once they've been recalled. Servant gauge is required to activate this move.
The reason why I said this is good, the reason why I'm thinking is because if they don't get hit and you want to like pick up your goons, that means you don't have to wait for the cooldown. That's actually super god tier.
Attack command. This move causes all currently summoned servants to attack. As it launches the opponent on hit, you can follow up with a combo. It also works well as a poke. Oh, so that's what the gauge is. So there's 2 gauges. It's the gray gauge, it seems like. Let me move real quick. It uses that to attack. You see that? So that's good to keep in mind. So it works well as a poke or in setups due to its fast startup and recovery.
That's good to know.
Servant gauge is required to activate this move. Defend command. This move creates a barrier around all servants currently.
This is also good.
When the opponent attacks a servant with their barrier up, it causes the opponent to crumple. This works well against opponents who try to get rid of servants by attacking them.
If it's beat DPs, bro, it's a wrap.
Forever Elysion driver while the opponent is stunned.
Like, look at this, bro. And it leaves you in an unblockable state too. It's a wrap, dude.
Servant gauge is required to activate this move. Countdown.
If it's that active, yeah, we'll see. We have to see.
All currently summoned servants to explode.
This is also going to be good for mix-ups too.
Vanish after the explosion, but it causes heavy damage. It takes time before the explosion goes off, so buy some time with Jack O's normal attacks.
You might get like 5D sweep mix-ups.
Activate this move.
And you might be able to juggle off that too.
An attack that hits in front of Jack O.
This is actually good, but since it doesn't knock down, I don't think it's going to be as good.
Send them flying far off. This works well as a poke at long range.
Oh, that's good to know though. So if you kick a goon and the goon hits another goon and that goon hits the opponent that hits the goon that hits the opponent goes away, not the other one. That's good to know. That's very important to know. That's actually good.
Damn, Elysion driver. An extremely damaging throw. This move can be used in combos or to interrupt your opponent's offense.
Curious if that breaks the wall. I wonder if you could grab off. I wonder if you could grab off the wall.
As it whiffs unless you are extremely close to the opponent. Cheer servant on. This move
is good.
Temporary buff to servants.
This is good.
The slash version makes servants invincible, meaning they no longer disappear when the opponent attacks them. The heavy slash version makes the servant gauge recover.
That one is the best one right here, bro. This shit, I think is the best one. That's the best one, bro. I think this is the best, bro. Right here, I think this one's the best one, free. I think you're gonna see this more often than the S one. S one's gonna be situational, but I think this one, heavy slash cheer, is gonna be too strong.
Making it possible to launch a combination offense together with your servants.
Bro, look at this.
Whoa!
No way! So if you break the wall, if all your goons are alive, you just get your meter back? That's ham! That's mad ham! So if you break the wall and all your goons, that's crazy. That's so good.
Thank you for watching.
Damn, she actually looks good. Godlike, bro. This character's a problem too, bro. We got problematic characters in the building, dude. Crazy. We take those. Those. I think she's gonna be good. She don't look generic, which is nice. But yeah, I like her damage output is not absurdly high. She looks like she has a lot of potential though, which is very great. Bro, I think, man, getting a successful wall break with all your goons out is 100% going to be like a win, bro. Like, you're gonna be eating good. And that's probably why she don't have supers that wall break. That's my theory, because I think she'd be too powerful. Her mid range is so strong. Like, I personally think the fact if you start the game with no meter at all, and then you get round start again from a wall break, and you have max meter, I think that's a win.